Tammy Bradshaw is a name that rings a bell to some people. She is a former model and present social media personality who has made a name in society for her philanthropic work. Not to mention, Bradshaw is one of the celebrity wives to shed her husband's fame. For those who don't know, Tammy, a social media personality, is famously known as the wife of Terry Bradshaw, who is an NFL legend himself. Tammy definitely came to light after her relationship with Terry. It is very rare for a celebrity wife to create a brand different from her husband. Today, we will talk more about this stunning person who is equally famous as her husband. Early life and education. Famous for her philanthropic work, Tammy Bradshaw was born as Tamaria Alice, somewhere in the United States of America. From what we know, she is an American by nationality, while her ethnicity belongs to white. This popular social media personality may be known for her various charity works but definitely not for sharing her life. So far, Tammy has not revealed much about her family, not even their names and whereabouts are known. Likewise, Tammy's academic and anything linked to her childhood is not known. Age and height. As we know, Tammy is famous as the wife of NFL legend Terry Bradshaw. For all we know, Bradshaw has always been in the media for her beauty. The former model used to flaunt her gorgeous figure and beauty for the likes of many magazines, and Tammy was also perfect for commercial magazines. She stands at 5 feet 7 inches, 170 centimeters, and sports an hourglass figure. Sadly, her other measurements are unknown at the moment. Nonetheless, Bradshaw still looks radiant with her long blonde hair and stunning dark brown eyes. Since then, it has been a long time, but Tammy still exudes beauty even in her late 50s. This former American model was born on October 5, 1961. Not to mention, her zodiac sign happens to be Libra as well. Personal life and marriage. There is denying that Tammy Bradshaw came to media attention only after she married the former NFL star, Terry Bradshaw. Despite being an active model during her prime years, they were not precisely what brought her fame. According to some sources, the two single people meet each other at a show a year after Tammy separated from her husband. Yes, before she became Mrs. Bradshaw, Tammy was married to someone called David Luttrell. Similarly, Tammy and her husband were married for just 5 years. For some reason, their marriage quickly fell apart. Soon after her first marriage failed, Tammy started dating the NFL legend himself sometime in 1999. They soon developed strong feelings for each other so much that the 13 years of the age gap did not matter at all. The two did not tie the knot quickly. The two only married on the 8th of July, 2014, after dating for 15 whole years. Despite the considerable age gap, the two have been supportive of each other.
Not only that, but Tammy has been looking after her two stepdaughters, Erin and Rachel as well. They have been living a happy married life ever since. Tammy is Terry Bradshaw's fourth wife. Almost in his 70s, there is no way Tammy is the first wife of Terry Bradshaw. In fact, the NFL legend has been married 4 times in his life. Yes, before he tied the knot with Tammy, Terry had 3 wives. Likewise, Bradshaw's first wife was Melissa Babish, the Miss Teenage USA, back in 1969. Young in both hearts and minds, the two married in 1972, which quickly dissolved only after 2 years. Still young and searching for love, Terry met JoJo Hopkins, an Olympic figure skater, after his divorce. The two exchanged vows in 1976 and hoped to live a happy life. However, happiness is an allegory, or so they say. In 1983, after 7 years of marriage, Terry and JoJo parted ways due to some unknown reasons. Successful philanthropist and other ventures. Tammy Bradshaw is someone who is always linked with her husband, Terry. Even though she worked as a model in her 20s and 30s, it was significant enough to make it in records. It is no surprise that the former model only got her shine in the limelight after her marriage to Terry. Soon after that, the 60-years-old was seen in some television shows. However, it is not her television presence that has got all eyes on her. In fact, it was her philanthropic work that got people talking. After her marriage, Terry and Tammy have donated generously to various charity organizations, from Opioid Solution Fundraiser and No Kid Hungry, to name a few. Net worth. Since there is not much to talk about Tammy's professional life, her salary and income are also unknown in the media. However, Tammy has nothing to worry about when it comes to money. As a matter of fact, the famous philanthropist shares her husband's massive $25 million net worth as we speak. Added to that, Bradshaw makes a yearly salary worth $2 million. However, Terry's wealth is not limited to his professional career only. After retiring from the NFL, the football legend invested heavily in real estate. Back in 2008, the American football star owned $13 million worth of properties around Texas, Oklahoma, and even Mexico. Before the market crashed in 2008, Terry began selling all his properties, where he suffered a $900,000 loss based on his hunch. But if he had waited any longer, the loss would be 10 times the size he was losing. It was probably the smartest investment he had made that year.
You might want to find out more about this personality and others. Just subscribe to our channel, Biography Net Worth. Like, comment and share.